and Clark Kellogg. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Texas Longhorns.
There is no feeling like a packed house on a college campus. You can just feel the electricity in the air as two major colleges go head-to-head on the hardwood.
And even though this game isn't a must-have game, it feels like a tournament game, a one-and-done type situation. Both of these programs know that a win here could be huge for them as they get ready to make a run in March.
On the court for Michigan. Ellis is out there with Smith. Then it's Jones. And there's Flash. And it's Crawford at the 2-guard. Here is Edwards. Pass to Freak. Turner up top. 4 dishes to Freak. Shot clock at 5. The Longhorns need to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. Well, for a long time, Michigan has been a big power in men's basketball, really in all sports. The school has a very strong program.
No doubt, the Wolverines love their sports. Easy to cheer for the basketball program with all the success they've had over the years.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Now here's Crawford following the miss by Freak. Here's Flash. Back to Crawford. Screen by Ellis. Knocked loose. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finishes the break with a slam.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The Wolverines shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good, Crawford, and it's a completely new group for Texas. So Longhorns leading by 4. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Hudson is out there with Turner. Then there's Doherty, and it's Blair in at point guard.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
And for the Wolverines, they've got Jones. White is out there with Taylor. Then there's Flash, and it's Banks in at the shooting guard. Now here's Wright. Passes it to Flash. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Flash has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, in Texas, the Longhorns are known for their football history, actually all over the country. They have an impressive basketball alumnus list, too, though. A lot of pros have come out of Texas.
Banks passes to Flash. Wright sets a screen. Outside, Jones. Outside, Banks. Here's the 3. And with that, the Longhorn lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Jones. With the Texas Longhorn program, they've had a lot of NBA talent through the years, Greg Durant being the biggest name, but there are plenty.
Yeah, LaMarcus Aldridge is not far behind in terms of his impact. Tristan Thompson, DJ Augustine, Avery Bradley. Been a lot of great Longhorns to play in our league.
Boy, it's been tough for Freak here in the first half. Not sure why he's been so slow out of the gate, but you can see he's not himself.
And guys, with the production he puts up, he's going to see a lot of different looks defensively, and it seems to be throwing him off just a bit. Hopefully, he'll be able to relax a bit and just let the game come to him.
Here's Freak, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. So both teams changing it up here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent 1 year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Now here's Jefferson. And Stevenson kicks to Ellis. Tries again. He lays it in.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. And once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Here's Freak. Makes it off the glass. Freak's got 9. And we've seen Durant go on and do great things in the NBA, but he had that one magical season with the Longhorns.
Yeah, you go back to his freshman year, he was player of the year. The first freshman to achieve that status. Absolutely dominated in every way on the floor. You knew the NBA was in his future immediately.
Here's Smith following the basket by Freak. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Warwick. And so here's Texas. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And a pretty tightly... And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Freak can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
Freak in a 2-guard. He's out there with Edwards. Turner is out there with Dort. And it's Ford in at the 4-man position. The Wolverines shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And that one misses.
And you look at the long list of former players from the University of Michigan, a lot of big-name NBA players got their start as Wolverines. It's been that way for a long time.
On the court for Michigan, Ellis is out there with Jones. Then there's Flash, and it's Smith, and it's Crawford at the shooting guard position. Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
Hudson's checked in for the Longhorns. Ellis comes in for Freak. The Wolverines leading by 3. Freak in a shooting guard. He's out there with Edwards. Doherty out there with Turner. And it's Ford in at the power forward position. Now here is Smith. Crawford drives in. Good work defensively by Turner.
I like that creativity, double clutching to catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Freak gets to Turner, right wing. Now here's Freak. He's covered closely. Feeds it to Ford. To the wing on the left. Edwards passes to Freak. Clock at 6. Pulls up. High post. No good.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Ellis, the pass to Flash. Ellis with a screen on Edwards. It's Jones on the wing. Ellis outside. And it's good from the elbow. And Michigan leads by 5.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And so it's Texas with it.
No doubt one of the most highly touted players on the floor is Freak. His abilities out on the wing are just phenomenal, and he is one of the few players that can dominate from that position.
And Greg, it takes a special talent to be able to control the game from the perimeter, but Freak is that kind of player. I mean, he can hurt you in so many different ways when he's left one-on-one with the defender, and he's comfortable pulling up or attacking the basket.
Flash passes to Crawford. That drops. Crawford's got the lead up to 5 now for the Wolverines.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Doherty dishes to Freak.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Back to Doherty from deep. And that one's good.
Defenders need to recognize and be alert to staying on him as we get into crunch time.
We've got 1:13 left in the second half of basketball. Here's Flash. Edwards defending. And the foul on Miles Turner. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Jones kicks to Smith. Puts up the baby hook. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact here. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Doherty against Jones. Pass to Smith. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. And Michigan leads by 6.
Defense just not strong enough to throw him off his shot there. Sometimes it takes a little more effort to defend him down low.
Edwards passes to Freak. The feed now to Doherty. Shoots the 3. The shot no good. And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul at the line.
And he's unable to get anything at the line this time. Freak misses the shot. And so it's Michigan winning this one. They seem to...